What is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV. Today, we're going to talk about Scalebound. Remember that game that was canceled in 2017? That had like the Devil May Cry looking characters, like the Dante from Devil May Cry looking characters on top of dragons. It looked like some crazy type of experience, like a fun experience that was going to have, but it got canceled. And people were blaming Microsoft. It was big enough. Platinum Games would blame Microsoft for this cancellation, saying Microsoft couldn't handle these studios or something like that. It was a lot of Microsoft slander during that time period, but we're gonna actual reason why it was canceled, on what was the process going on, why it was canceled. Then it says Hideki Kamiya apologized to fans Microsoft for Scalebound cancellation. And I'm assuming he's the head of the Platinum Games. I'm assuming that's what his position is, Hideki Kamiya. So one of the most, and this is from IGN, by the way, and this guy says one of the most highly anticipated exclusive titles for Xbox One and PC was Scalebound. I definitely was excited for that game as well too, which unceremoniously got canceled in January 2017. Platinum Games director, okay, so he's the director there. Hideki Kamiya is now apologizing for the game's development. So he had an interview with the YouTube channel Cutscenes. Never heard of that channel before, but I'm assuming they probably got good stuff there. Kamiya shed some new light on Scalebound's cancellation. He had the desire to make a high-end photorealistic game that meant Platinum Games has improved its graphical abilities as the next step in modern game creation. He says, "I'm sorry to players who look forward to it, and moreover, I'm sorry to Microsoft who have placed their trust in us as a business partner." Kamiya said, "I want to apologize both as creator and as a member of Platinum Games." Okay. So he said it was a big challenge for Platinum Games. We were working in an environment we weren't used to. We were developing on the Unreal Engine. We also lacked the necessary know-how to build a game based on online features. The hurdles we had to overcome was very big. So it seems like it was more a Platinum Games fault, not a Microsoft fault issue. Because I remember that time period. They were slandering the hell out of Microsoft, Phil Spencer, the studios. Everything was just Microsoft's fault, especially from Sony's fanboys. So that's refreshing to hear that this didn't have anything to do with Microsoft, but more of a Platinum Games issue on their side of things. So it sucks that this game was canceled, because I would love to see something more with this game, especially since we have the Xbox Series X consoles out. It's been a long time since this was released, but hopefully, I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to see this again. I don't know. They might do business. I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to see this again, to be honest. But yeah, let's see what people are saying about this. Probably didn't work on base Xbox One hardware. The game was too ambitious. I seen it was canceled because Platinum kept using a budget Microsoft gave them from this game to finish up other games they had in development, which is pretty if true. If that is true, that is definitely pretty crappy, to say the least. I remember when the whole controversy for the Borderlands studio, the same thing happened with that. Like, they used the Aliens. It was an Aliens game they used that money for, which people hated that Aliens game that got made by the Borderlands people. And I guess they used the money for like a Borderlands property or a Borderlands game. I think that's how the story went. It's been such a long time, so that story just sounds so familiar with that one though. So let's see. In the end, the truth prevails. Nice behavior. Hideki Kamiya is never late, to be honest. Yeah. I don't even have an Xbox, but Scalebound looked awesome. Like, I was even thinking about buying an Xbox for this, but it was canceled. The cancellation of Scalebound made me buying a PS4 because of the better exclusive games, and I'm very thankful for this. Having the PS5 now, never touched an Xbox again. Why do PlayStation fans always need approval? It's embarrassing. Yeah, kind of is. They should try again with the stronger hardware. I still wonder about this game sometimes. Like, I want the story, I want the story and these graphics and actions, like player with world transfer, learning open world, dragon boss battles, and multi-cam battles. It all seemed perfect. I wish it could have been made, even if Platinum stopped. The trailers for this game is what made me want to get an Xbox after I already had a PlayStation. Once it was canceled, I was gutted. Then so the Xbox really wanted to play this. I thought Scalebound was great. Xbox, now we need to get this game back in development. Like, I don't know if Xbox really want to trust that studio again, to be honest. It's like they spent a lot of money investing in that game. Then it's just like what are you doing? What's with the progress of this game? So I don't know if they really want to work with Platinum Games again, to be honest. I love to see it brought back. I was really looking forward to that game. Bring Scalebound back. I thought he did this years ago, which is referring to the reason why it was canceled. Actually, years ago, he implied that it was Microsoft's fault the game got canceled. Yeah, it was. I remember when this was going down. People were blaming Microsoft's heavy. They was like, "This is Microsoft's fault. This is Phil Spencer's fault because he took the head up." Because I don't know when he took over as the head position of Xbox, but they were blaming him for it, and like it was a lot of slander for Microsoft during this time period when this cancellation news broke. So I kind of remember that a little bit. What was going on back then? Looks like my time travel machine works. Maybe try again with the original concept for the game 2. Too little, too late. I wanted this game so badly. Freaking Dragons, man, co-op, open world. Definitely a lot of stuff definitely a lot of ambitious stuff going on with this game. So a lot of stuff like dragons, open world, boss battles with dragons. That's kind of crazy. Looks like Platinum Games needs some of that Microsoft money. Why now, though? He wants those fat Microsoft checks as he sees their success. Yeah, Microsoft's definitely doing a lot better in the video game division-wise in this generation, the Xbox One. So maybe they do want some of that Microsoft money now. They do want some Microsoft checks. Because why is this resurfacing once? Why is this resurfacing now? So who knows? I don't think there's ever been a game I've been more confused about. The hype for this then looked like a fever dream and a heist from a high school dork. Okay. They should do it, but for Series X and S, I don't know why not. Man, this is one late apology. Lols. I wish this game actually came out, though. This was a lot of potential I saw in it. Now Microsoft would buy them, but doubt it. Yeah, I don't know if Microsoft really wants to deal with this company again, to be honest. And I don't blame them for not wanting to deal with this company. Because I remember the heat that Microsoft was taking for this cancellation news. This S again. Why would they apologize now? It's been canceled since 2017. Like, what is the point anymore? This game is gone. Why would he apologize if it was Microsoft who ended up canceling Scalebound in the first place? Put the blame on them and only them. So the director says it was Platinum Games' fault, but he still says blame Microsoft. Like, what is this? Like, did he even read what? I just don't get these guys. Apparently, he says both him and Microsoft were to blame and that he felt bad about getting all the heat for it. Oh, he felt bad about them getting all the heat for it, yeah. Because I don't think anyone was blaming Platinum Games for what was going on. It was just purely just blaming Microsoft. I'm kind of curious what the reply to this guy was. He literally said it was their fault. They didn't know anything about making an online-based game and didn't know how to use Unreal Engine at the time, as well as their lack of experience. Yeah, he literally explained all of this in the article, so I guess you just didn't read the article or whatever. Guess you are wrong because he apologized for it. Just told him, just be quiet, okay? Bruh, read the article. It's obvious these guys just don't read articles. Why would you comment before reading the article? Did you even read the article before you foolishly posted this? This guy's getting roasted by not reading the article. That's great. Tell that F to make Metal Gear Rising 2 then? Okay. These comments are interesting. Definitely some interesting stuff right here. Sure, now Kamiya wants a piece of that Game Pass cake. It may be a legend, but he's a scammer. That money was invested in the Nier Automata. So if that's true that he invested that Microsoft money into Nier Automata or other Platinum games, that's some scummy stuff right there, to be honest. It's like I wouldn't trust this guy. I don't know. If that is true, that he put that money in the effing rats want more money. These comments are wild. Someone included right here. These are some wild comments. So I suggest you read the rest of it on your own if you want to read the rest of this. But yeah, definitely see your thoughts down below about this. We finally got some reasons why this game was canceled. Who was the real culprit behind why the game was canceled. A lot of people was looking forward to. Got some closure on that situation. So definitely see your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.